Okay, I'm working on a 2016 Ford Edge. The customer tried doing their own handle, and they put a new, not handle, but lock assembly, because the unlock lock was malfunctioning, and they were having to do everything by hand to grab it and pull it up and down because it wasn't actually working itself. Let me show you where it's located. This assembly right here. Basically, to get this out, you got to pull the door panel and stuff off. There's a screw right here. It's a T20 that comes out, and then you got to pull these 3 screws out, and then there's a screw right here. I pulled the rubber cap off. This just unsnaps from the little lever, and as you're backing this screw out here, a lot of people will try to just yank that thing out of there. That's not how it comes out. You got to be backing this screw out real slow while you are pulling on the handle, and then taking your finger and pulling on this cap at the same time. And once this cap pops, you are to stop at that point and back this screw out no further. As soon as this clears, you're done. That's it. That's how this assembly comes out. Well, they screwed all this up. They had it all out of time. And then when they put the handle back together, they never put the rubber seal back behind the keycap, the lock cylinder cap. So I actually had to take some TA357 and make a seal for it, because water got all down in there and ruined the new door lock assembly, latch assembly, which is DG1Z5421813B. And this is a smart touch system. It does have a cable connector that runs right inside this handle right here. You unplug it. Once this pops, you take it out of the way. You'll pull this handle forward some and then pivot it out. And then on the smart touch ones only, there's a connector right here in the pivot point. You got to undo that connector and pull the handle out the rest of the way. And then there's a T27 behind this that holds the plastic assembly up against this. And then there's 2 plastic teeth back inside here that hold it up on the metal itself. But this is what the risk of not knowing how to do the work, doing it yourself, paying $60, $70 for the part, and then having to come back to me and I charge you an hour to do all this, and then have to make a seal for the doors to put everything together right and retime the handle and get everything back together. Now, my videos are for the DIY guy. My videos are to inform people on how things are done. If you don't know what you're doing, take it to a professional, or really make sure you research as much as possible, because chances are you're going to waste more money than what you're trying to save to begin with. You lose the part, you lose the time you put into it, and then you turn around and lose the labor you're paying somebody else and the full price part from the dealer instead of the cheaper part you probably bought to get it done right. By all means, guys, I love DIY people. I love helping them. I love having them reach out to me and figure things out. I don't like to hear people wasted their time and lost money in the process. So really take that into consideration whenever you're trying to decide whether or not you're ready to do a DIY project. Thank you.